So if you're here for some beef, guys, I'm gonna be serving you some beyond beef, because there's no hate in this video. So I just finished watching Tom Nash's video regarding his view on the stock market niche here on YouTube, and specifically around stock market YouTubers. And I just had to make this response video, guys, because you know what? I think it's time. So I want to share my thoughts with you guys. I want to share my views around this topic. There's no BS in this video. Let's get into it. So in Tom's video, he discussed kind of the fundamental issue around financial YouTubers, stock market YouTubers here on the platform. The main issue is that the content is driven by views. Neo to 300, Palantir going to 10x, this hot new penny stock going to 100x. These are the type of titles you'll see time and time again from the most popular channels here on YouTube, myself included. Not gonna pretend like I'm a saint here. There's a core reason for this, and the answer is simple. YouTube is driven by views. It's all about clicks, it's all about views, and if you have a catchy title, catchy thumbnail, it's gonna win that viewer over, your channel's gonna grow, you're gonna get more views on your video, and you're gonna make more money off of it. Now, many of you may not know this, especially if you found my channel recently, but I've been making stock market videos for about a little over 3 years now. I started October 2017. And you know, I've been around with some of the largest channels that are out there now. My channel, it's kind of been growing a bit slower, but that's okay. I value each and every one of you guys on here, 70,000+ subscribers. I think that we have one of the strongest communities. In my opinion, that's biased, but hey, it's my opinion. But ever since this year came around, especially the March 2020 crash, I've noticed that the financial community has changed. Like Tom mentioned in his video, there's been a flood of retail investors that have entered the market for the first time this year after the market crashed. And guess what? They've been making a ton of money. They've been throwing their money at pretty much any stock out there. It's been, you know, doubling, tripling, 10xing, whatever you want to call it. And then they go on YouTube, on Reddit, wherever. They type in stock market videos and they find some more stocks to invest in. That's going to amplify their gains even more than that. They follow those channels get more views. It's a cycle that just keeps going. And no hate for any channel that does this and has taken advantage of this momentum we've seen this year. You guys have seen tremendous growth, and honestly, good job for taking advantage of that. As long as you're transparent with your viewers, I have no issue with that personally, and I think, hey, it's an opportunity, you take advantage of it, right? I'm not going to name any channels here, but I have seen a few that aren't the most transparent, that try to pump stocks, if you will, for their own benefit. I don't want to start anything in this video, so I'm not going to really call them out. I'm going to ask you guys to also please don't start anything here. Don't leave comments on any of the other channels. Let's just keep it to the point here, which is the core issue we're seeing on this platform. But the sad part about all of this, guys, is that when you create great videos now on great companies, you know, your massive giant companies that still have a ton of potential ahead of them, your dinosaur companies, if you will, your boring companies, if you will, the interest just isn't there when it comes to views, unless you use some creative titles or thumbnails to get the viewer in. And that's unfortunately where YouTube has come to now with this niche. Now, you guys know, if you watch my channel, I try to be the voice of reason for many of these pump and dump stocks, penny stocks, high growth stocks, whatever they are. I make videos on them too, but I share my opinion on whether I'll be, you know, investing in the stock, whether I think it's a good buy, whether I think the valuation makes sense. And oftentimes, guys, it doesn't. It just simply doesn't, which is why I just don't buy those stocks. And I tell you guys, I'm not interested unless valuations get better in those companies. And a lot of you hate that. You see those videos where I go against the grain, I get a ton of dislikes, I get a ton of angry comments, and it just is what it is. That's just the landscape right now. I know that my core audience that have been following me for a little while, they realize the value that I bring them, and I'm going to keep bringing that going into 2021 here. But unfortunately, a lot of you that have come across my channel recently, I know you're expecting to see 10x stocks, 20x stocks, 50x stocks. And you know what, once in a while I will create videos on that. I'm going to keep sharing my view on it, whether I think they're overvalued or not. And spoiler, most of the time they are, because they're just pumped up stocks that a lot of people are making money on now. But if things turn, a lot of people are going to be losing a ton of money as well. So just be careful. But anyways, kind of circling around here, 2020 has just been It's been a crazy year for many reasons, and it's been a crazy year for the financial niche here on YouTube. Personally, my channel has grown quite a bit here, and I'm thankful for each and every one of you for subscribing, for liking the videos, for commenting, for engaging. That's truly what makes it worth it for me and what keeps me going despite going against the grain, despite having videos that don't get a ton of views sometimes. When I read comments from you guys that, hey, you found value in my video, you enjoy my content, you're thankful that I created a video, it makes it all worth it. Trust me. But anyways, guys, the bottom line really from Tom's video and kind of my perspective as well here, because I'll be honest with you, I wanted to create this video for a little while. I had a title, topic all planned out. It was going to be called something, obnoxious like the YouTube financial space is toxic, something like that. I had a script written out for that a little while ago. Never got around to making that, but I think now is the time to do this. And essentially what I want to let you know is that every video here, whether it's created by, an average Joe like me or a professional out there on Wall Street, it's just an opinion that's being shared. It's just an opinion that's thrown out there for views, some exposure, and that's the bottom line. Just remember, YouTube is a platform to share information. YouTube is a platform to express your views on topics. There's no fact checking going on behind this. There's no, hey, this person's wrong, this person's right, this what he said is right, this what he said is wrong. There's none of that happening. The true source really a lot of times will be the comments. And if you see someone in there actually correcting something in the video, I encourage that all the time. If someone corrects me on something that I was factually incorrect on, I will take the time to respond to them, and I will thank them for taking the time to clarify that for me and the rest of the audience. And I can promise you this, if you guys ever find mistakes in my videos, comment them. I'm not going to delete those comments, just like how I don't delete any of my past videos. Guys, just remember, do your own due diligence, do your own research, take the time to understand the companies that you're investing in. It's not just a ticker symbol that you're buying, it's a business at the end of the day. And guess what? If you watch my video, Tom's video, whoever's video here on the platform, and you see a stock and you're like, oh, this person said it's a good stock, I'm gonna buy, and you click buy. The next day the stock is down 20%. Guess what? The only person that's affected is you. You can't blame anyone. It was your decision. You went into your brokerage account and you clicked buy and spent your money on that. So you have to take accountability for that. And that's why if you do your own research, do your own due diligence, there's going to be times you disagree with me, disagree with other YouTubers, and that's fine, because that's what makes the stock market so interesting. So guys, if you haven't watched Tom's channel, you haven't checked it out yet, link description down below, go check him out, drop him a like on his video, help support his channel. He's seen a ton of success this year, and honestly, it's well deserved. So Tom, hey, if you're watching, don't hate me for this. I had to use your name for this video. Got to get those clicks in. But I truly do appreciate you bringing this topic to light. And I hope that going into 2021, we can get back to the roots of this community. We can actually focus once again on companies with long-term prospects that are good businesses to own that will make us a ton of money over time. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to invest positively. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.